So would it even be another historic day on the stock market if the Robinhood app wasn't having some sort of issues? You can see from this tweet that some users were experiencing issues with delayed order statuses. Fortunately, they were display issues only and shouldn't impact order execution, and they were keeping people posted on their classic status website. Now, for me, this was something that impacted me. I was trying to make several trades this morning. I was actually reconstructing my portfolio quite a bit, and it was pretty frustrating to be able to put orders in but not seeing much return on them. Now, eventually my orders did go through as they promised here on this tweet, but it was just frustrating nonetheless to sit there and wait. Now, as I jump into the Robinhood app and I have it displayed right now for you guys, what I'm noticing is that my chart has been off all day, so I don't know how accurate this is. At times I was down $1,500, which, if you guys know my investing style as a long-term dividend investor, that would be shocking to say the least in an $8,300 portfolio. So I'm not sure how accurate this is, but I was wondering, with everything going on, the Tesla, the Apple stock split, are you guys going to be capitalizing on these lower prices? What is your plan? Are you going to wait and get in later? Are you not going to get in at all? Or are you investing immediately? And for me, I know the answer to that. So I actually held one share of Apple. So that converted into 4 different shares from the 4-for-1 stock split. And that was pretty nice to see. And then Tesla, as I kind of display here, Tesla, I decided to pick up 2 shares of Tesla. Now they're my second largest holding in this portfolio. So that was very exciting. I did sell a few stocks and added just a little bit extra money this week into that. And if I click into Tesla, let me show you guys what I'm seeing so far. So this now makes up 11% of my portfolio. And this is the first non-dividend stock that I am investing in purely for growth and what I see for the potential of this company in the future and everything that they have to offer. So there is much more to look at when you're investing than purely dividends. I am a dividend investor. I'm not going to stray too far away from that, but I will capitalize when I see opportunity. And I really have been waiting for Tesla to get to a price that is more reasonable for me to buy into. I did have access to fractional shares. I like just having those full shares though. I don't know if it's just me as an investor. What are your thoughts? Do you prefer having fractional shares, or does it not really matter to you altogether? So looking at this right here, so far today, the market hasn't closed yet, but I'm up 3.53%, $32.68. Now, the reason why I am so comfortable investing in Tesla at this very, very high price, even though they just had their stock split, pretty much is just because I am a very long-term investor and I'm going to be holding this for a long period of time. I think the innovative properties that they've brought to the electric vehicle market and everything else that they have to offer with their power banks and everything that is going to be coming to market, there's so much exciting stuff, and Tesla is a game changer for sure. It'll be interesting. I think they're going to crack more into housing, solar panels, and basically offer a lot of great products. And I don't think the Tesla cars are going anywhere anytime soon. They are really taking off and they are hot within the market. And everybody that I know pretty much wants a Tesla. It is my dream car at the moment. So we'll see if I'm able to capitalize, get one of those in the future. But for now, I'm pretty happy just buying a little piece of Tesla. If I can't own the car, why not own part of the company? Which is pretty crazy to think of when you're investing. You literally own part of the company. So keep buying Teslas, people, and I'm going to do pretty well off of my investments, because this is just the beginning, the tip of the iceberg when it comes to me investing in Tesla. I am a Tesla bull. I don't want to sound like too much of a fanboy and like I'm throwing all of my money into Tesla, but they're one company that I truly do believe in, and I would say that in the future, I'll be making more investments into Tesla for sure. Now, I did shift around my portfolio quite a bit, as I did say, and I'll make a future update video to my portfolio just talking about what I picked up on. Basically, you can see I bolstered positions in Microsoft, Apple as well. So Apple had their stock split. Now I had 4. I picked up a few extra shares today. You can see on the day I'm up $17.77, 2.48%. And my average cost right now on all of these is $104.44. So, I invested in Apple a while ago, and I had a share basically right before they announced their stock split. So I was able to capitalize a lot from that money there. I obviously wish that I had more than 1 share of Apple back then. I would have made a ton of money from that, but really I can't get too down on myself when it comes to investing. Hindsight's always 2020, as I mentioned in most of the videos there that I'm covering this type of information. But this is another one, a low dividend, but such a great company. Everybody knows Apple. I got my iPhone right here. I've got so many Apple products and a company that I'm going to continue to buy their products in the future. It's just nice to know when you're investing in these companies, if there's something you actually use, take advantage of, and you believe in, then that is another great reason that you might want to consider investing in them. There's a lot of like-minded people out there that might be thinking the same type of thing. Now, obviously, they have a very, very solid financial backing. Their market cap is huge at 2.21 trillion, and I always look for bigger market cap companies. So I was pretty happy to get it back into Apple even more, and I think you'll see more investments into Apple in the future. Now, if you look historically at Apple, when they have announced their stock splits, their price has dropped a little bit initially, and then it kind of bounces after a while and goes much higher. And they've had several stock splits in the past, and really, like I said, I'm not too worried about where it's going to go in the short term. So if the price does drop a lot, I'm not too worried about that because I still am holding onto these shares and even going to be adding more as it drops down in price. So really, two great pickups in my mind for this week. Obviously, I didn't really care much about the stock split. This is a learning opportunity for me. Maybe it's a bad decision to be investing in both of the stocks that just recently had stock splits, but these are two of my all-time favorite investments. And Apple was one of the best investments that I had, producing one of the best results. So I figured might as well capitalize, pick up a few shares, see where it goes. After all, in the near future or in the way out future, these prices could be a lot higher than where they're at now. And I could look at myself back in the past and be kicking myself in the butt after looking at the returns that I could have had. So very, very happy with those pickups. You can see the orders down here. I'm going to just scroll down to the history. I did an Apple limit buy at $128.04 and then again $88.92. So just capitalizing on the money that I am putting in this week. And we'll see where it goes from here. This is going to be an interesting ride. Tesla, like I said, a huge fan of this. What are your thoughts on both of these companies? Please leave it in the comment section down below. I'd be eager to, just hear some of your thoughts. Tesla is definitely a riskier one, as for the most part, they actually were shooting up in stock price even when they didn't have really a great balance sheet, where their net income was negative. They weren't making a ton of money. And essentially, as soon as they were profitable, their stock has really skyrocketed. And I think just in terms of the future potential here, it is a really solid investment opportunity for me to add to my portfolio. But for the most part, that's where I'm sitting right now. Those are my thoughts behind the splits and my thoughts around investing during them. Obviously, for me, it makes sense. For me, I think it's a good idea. It's interesting to look at it in my portfolio, see the impact. But for you, you might want to take a step back and just figure out your investment style, figure out what it's worth to you guys. So let me know what you guys think. And if you have any questions about the investment, if you have any questions about investing in general, anything, leave it in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for checking out this video. I know it's short and sweet, but I wanted to give you a little bit of a portfolio update here early in the week. Thank you so much for checking out the video, and have a great day.